Uh, Good morning, students. Here in this video, I'll be talking about question number 6. This is exercise questions. In this question number 6, you have to calculate the molar mass. You have to calculate the molar mass, and they will give some compound. You see in A, ethyne, and formula is C2H2. This ethyne you may not have heard, but it is also a compound just like water. Okay, we know in water hydrogen and oxygen are there. Just like this, in this ethyne, carbon and hydrogen is there. Okay, so how to calculate the molar mass of ethyne? For this, you just need to know the atomic mass unit. Okay, that means you have to calculate the atomic mass of given element. You see, first of all, molar mass of ethyne equal to, in this formula C2H2, how many carbons are there? You see, you can see C2, it means 2 carbon. Okay, that's why here I wrote 2 into mass of carbon. C stands for carbon. Okay, plus, if you go back to formula, how many hydrogens do you see? 2 hydrogens. That's why we wrote 2 into mass of each. It stands for hydrogen. Okay, in next step, what you have to do, that 2 will again come, then into mass of carbon. What is the mass of carbon? That's 12. If you attended my previous class, you'll get to know how you find this. Okay, then plus 2 into mass of hydrogen. What is the mass of hydrogen? 1. Okay, so after this we have simple maths. 24, 2 into 12 is 24, plus 2 into 1 is 2, and if we add 24 into 2, we are getting 26. And here you see gram. You may think in question they have not given ethyne comma C2H2 in grams like that. No problem. Whenever, remember this word, whenever you have to find molar mass of something, like molar mass of water, molar mass of oxygen, molar mass of suppose sodium chloride, you have to keep them in gram. Okay, this is the difference between atomic mass unit and molar mass. Okay, in atomic mass unit, when they don't give anything, suppose in question you get like this, calculate the atomic mass unit of suppose oxygen. You listen to that word properly, atomic mass unit. So here you don't see any kg, gram like this, so at that time you can use U. Okay, but in this question they're not asking atomic mass unit, they are asking molar mass, so at the end you can give gram. Okay, similarly for sulfur molecule also we have to calculate molar mass. Now how to calculate this? So molar mass of sulfur equal to, in that formula acid, you see how many sulfur are there? 8, isn't it? So 8 into mass of sulfur. What is the mass of sulfur? That's 32. I hope you will know how we get this. Double of 16, and 16 is the atomic number of sulfur. Okay, so 8 into 32 we get 256, and gram because we are finding molar mass. Okay, so molar mass, gram, molar mass, gram. You have to remember like that. Next, question number 7. What is the mass of 1 mole of, okay, what is the mass of our A is 1 mole of nitrogen atoms. Okay, so to find this, you have to know atomic mass first of all, and atomic mass is simply the double of atomic number in most of the cases. I have given you special cases like hydrogen, sodium, chlorine. They are a little different from rest. Okay, so to find the mass of 1 mole of nitrogen atom, what first of all we have to know atomic mass of nitrogen. What is atomic mass of nitrogen? That's 14U. You see here you are getting U. Why? because we have to find atomic mass first of all. Don't bring grams here, don't bring kgs here, just bring U. Okay, then mass of 1 mole of nitrogen atom is 14 gram. So what actually I'm doing here? When I'm finding atomic mass of nitrogen, we are getting 14U, and when we are finding mass of 1 mole of nitrogen atom, we are again getting 14 gram. What's the difference? The difference is only that in atomic mass, your unit is U, and when you find the mass of 1 mole of nitrogen atom, unit is in gram. Okay, so this is what I was saying in the class yesterday. 1 mole and gram you have to write separately, they are not same. Okay, so mass of 1 mole of nitrogen atom is 14 gram. Get this. Okay, when you do another question, you'll understand more. 10 moles of sodium sulfide. Okay, so here what do we see? You see you compare this questions. In A, we have nitrogen atoms. Clearly, we are talking only about one element, nitrogen. Here you see in C number, here we have many combination of many elements. You see sodium is there, sulfur is there, and oxygen is there. That's Na2SO3. Okay, so just like previous question, we will start with by writing we know molecular mass of Na2SO3. Why I'm writing molecular mass here and why I wrote atomic mass here? That's simply because here only one atom is there, nitrogen. You cannot see any other element in nitrogen here, that's why we have written atoms. And here you see there are many combination of elements, that's why I have written molecular mass. Okay, so molecular mass of Na2SO3, how we have to find this? Just like we did earlier. In this formula you see Na2SO3, how many sodium is there? 2, so 2 into mass of sodium, plus how many sulfur? 1, so into 1 into mass of sulfur, S, and plus how many oxygen? 3, so 3 into mass of oxygen. So after that, these are just the value, 2 into 23, this is special case sodium, then plus 1 into 32, what's 32? Atomic mass of sulfur, plus 3 into 16. Now what is 16? This is atomic mass of oxygen. Now if we add this, all of this, we are getting 126 U. Okay, and remember here we are finding molecular mass, not molar mass, that's why we cannot give gram for now. Alright, so what they were asking? They were asking 10 moles of sodium sulfate, but here until that step, until 126 unit, we did not find for 10 moles. Okay, we are just finding for 1 mole. So at the end, what we have to write? Therefore, mass of 10 moles of sodium sulfate, 10 moles. So we have to focus on the 10 moles. So 10 moles into sodium sulfide. So 10 into what is that 1 mole of sodium sulfate equal to? Yeah, show it pen. You see the value that we have got here. This is 1 mole of sodium sulfate, Na2SO3. Okay. Now I repeat, this is 1 mole of Na2SO3. Okay, and if this is 1 mole of Na2SO3, then what will be the 10 moles of Na2SO3? Definitely 10 into this. Yes, so you are saying 10 into 126, 10 into 26, this 10 is this 10. Okay, this 10, this 10 is this 10, and this 126 from where this and this came from this one. 126 is for 1, and because of the 10 into 126. Okay, it's just like saying if the price of one chocolate, suppose you see one chocolate is this much, one chocolate is this much, the price of one chocolate is 126, then what will be the price of 10 chocolates? So 10 into 126 is this much gram. All right, so here they were asking what is the mass of. We know when someone is asking about simple mass, we write them in gram. Okay, this is what I told you yesterday in class. All right, okay, next questions. Here, convert into mole. This is your question. Okay, convert into mole. Now what you have to convert? I have done a C number because yeah, there are three questions A, B, C, and I've taken this one. All right, 22 gram of carbon dioxide. So what you have to write first of all? You say 22 gram. This gram is SI unit of mass. Okay, in this chapter we won't use kg, we'll use only gram for mass. So that's why we wrote given mass is this much. Then whenever you have to convert something into mole, remember this, whenever you have to convert something into mole, then you have to bring molar mass. Okay, so what I wrote after given mass, molar mass, look, did normal mass we denoted by small m, and molar mass, you see first letter is capital. So here just like this, our symbol is capital M. Okay, because small m we already given, we cannot give same size letter for different terms. Okay, so molar mass denoted by capital M equal to, how we are doing this, this is what I explained you in previous questions. 1 into mass of C. You see how many carbon is there? 1, so 1 into mass of carbon, plus 2 into mass of oxygen. You see 2 oxygen, so 2 into mass of oxygen. Then this is same. So it we can say that molar mass of carbon dioxide is 44 gram, but this is not the answer yet. Why? Because remember, yesterday we wrote one formula. Okay, in that formula what did we say? Didn't we see formula like this? Number of moles equal to given mass by molar mass. When you have to find number of moles, then you have to use this formula, given mass by molar mass. Now if I write in symbol number of moles, okay, I'm writing here number of moles we can give in small n, and given mass it's given by small m, and molar mass it's given by capital M. Okay, so you see number of moles we have to find, so n is here, then n is here, then given mass small m, you can turn back here, our small m is 22 gram, and then capital M, here I've given 44 because, sorry, capital M I have given 44. Why? Because if you turn back you will see capital M is 44. Okay, so if you divide this you are getting 0.5. all right, that's all you have to do in this type of questions. Okay, so remember, whenever you have to convert something into mole, you have to write given mass, this is given mass, then you have to find molar mass of this, and we've already found out molar mass here. You see, look, listen very carefully, I'll tell some important things. We'll follow the same technique to find atomic mass, molar mass, and molecular mass. Okay, in atomic mass what you have to do, you will see how many atoms are there and multiply with that element. Suppose, okay, I'll do some graph here. Suppose you see oxygen. Okay, Now in this oxygen we see O2, right? Now that means we can see two atoms. And what does two atoms make when they combine? Doesn't they make molecule? Okay, molecule. So this is molecule. Okay, now if you find the mass of this molecule, how you will do? How many oxygen are there here? 2 into what is the atomic mass of oxygen? 16. Okay, so your final answer will be 32U. Okay, now similarly, here I tell you, students, what is the mass of this nitrogen atom? What you will do? You can't see any number here, so this is simple atom. Okay, so what you will do? You see no number, so this means 1. And for simple nitrogen, what is the atomic mass? Atomic number is 7, so atomic mass will be 14. So answer is 14U. Now finally for molar mass, same thing, just unit is divided at the end. So suppose water. Now how many hydrogen are there? 2 into what is atomic mass of hydrogen? 1 plus, look, extra element is there, so you will add them. How many oxygen? 1. What is the atomic mass? 16. So if you add, you are getting 2 plus 16 equal to 18. But here you will not put U, you will put gram. Remember this. Okay, so I have explained you about question number 6, 7 and 8. In most of these questions we are actually following a similar method. Okay, so first of molar mass, then again here also we are using atomic mass, then here also again we are making those molar mass. All right, you have to remember some formulas only. And finally in this video, what is the mass of this? I have selected B, 0.5 mole of water molecules. So what they are asking, what is the mass of 0.5 mole of water molecules? Okay, so that means they are asking how heavy this 0.5 mole is. Okay, of what? Of water. So again you have to write we know, and water is molecular atom. Molecule, because you see different atoms come together and they make a molecule. Okay, so we know molecular mass of water how much? 18U. You can even put equal also in place of this, doesn't matter. So we know molecular mass of water equal to 18U. How I got 18U? I just did a moment ago. Okay, next, mass of 1 mole of water equal to 18 gram. How I did this? You just need to replace that U with G. When you find the mass of 1 mole of anything. Okay, all right, the next, mass of 0.5 mole of water, how much? Okay, look here, you have to use some common sense. What did you write here in second last step? You wrote mass of 1 mole of water, 18 gram. That means what? Our question here is 0.5. 0.5 is half of 1 or not? That means this value will also be half of 18. Simple. So you're getting 9 gram. How you're getting? Actually you're multiplying, and this is according to formula. Alright, so this much in this video. In next video I'll talk about other questions. Thank you.